Good morning. Day 3. Oh, good morning, Mr. Emoji. You don't look too happy. Sun's shining. Look at that. Yes, I know. I see the same thing. You're looking at it too. Wow. It's going to be another beautiful day here in Vegas. What do we got planned for today? I don't know. Thinking F1. F1. I think we may take a walk over there by the Sphere and make our way to the start-finish part of the track. As you can see down below here, there's the lights. All of the lights for the F1. This is actually part of the track that they'll be running down there too. So, I guess I need to get up and get around. According to Emoji Boy there, that is what I'm going to do. Let's go. Well, we're getting ready to start. Got my coffee. Leaving the Palazzo. Let's head to the Sphere to start and work our way around this morning. Here we go. So, not sure what all I'm going to run into or do today, got to admit. But we're going to see what the day brings us. Sunshine once again, and right now it's 65 degrees outside, so yeah, we're in shorts today. I like this. I like it a lot to be able to do that. All right, here we go. Walking down here on the boulevard, actually, along the Palazzo Hotel, but as you can see in front of me here, they've got things set up and still working on the F1 race here in Vegas. And right now it's kind of quiet. We got a truck up here, I see. I don't know what they're putting out there, but anyway, the fencing is up, the cement, whatever you want to call them, are set up here. And by golly, they're rolling along when it comes to doing and getting ready for this year's F1 race. Third year for it, so by now you'd think they'd have her down pat. Okay, first thing we see when we're coming down Koval, we got some stands over here. As you can see, they're working on that, and then part of the track down here. And they're building things as fast as they can. Got a leaker. We got a leaker. All right, so I'm heading down Koval still to get to the start-finish area. And as you can see, it's one-way traffic here. Got to watch where you're walking. Also, the fact that last year when I was here, if memory serves me correct, I had to go to someplace else across the street somehow. I don't remember where. I was on that side last year and had to crisscross a couple of times. So we'll see how far I can go down Koval before I have to jump across again. As I'm walking, I noticed right here, lights are on. By the way, there's the high roller. I don't know if you can see the moon back in there, but the lights are on the track here. Kind of interesting that they would be on this time. Maybe they're doing some testing. As I continue to walk down Koval, I see here, as you can see, some scaffolding going up. And believe it or not, I was talking to a couple of the workers here at Ellis Island, and they have to put that up to block the view of any of their, people that are staying here in the hotel or the resort itself. So they cannot see all of that when the race is going on, the F1 race. So all that scaffolding is going to be even higher, and they will block it off, and then they will put tarp here on this fence so that you can't, sit down and watch it through that either. Wow. However, if you pay the price, you can watch the race in those grandstands right there. Pay the price and you can watch it from there. The other thing I noticed as I'm walking here, those of you that know and how F1 works, you'll see the sign over there on that fence. Let me get over here, clearer view for you. See where it says DRS? Yep, they can hit the DRS right there and increase their speed or pass whatever they need to do. Had to make a pit stop here because, as you can see there, the garage area for the teams. From Haas over to Ferrari, Mercedes, Ashton, all over there. Made the turn from Koval to Harmon, and this, as we're coming up to it, start finish for this year's F1. Ooh, McLaren. It's the team I root for. Hey, here we are. And there it is. Let's start finish down here. You can see where the grids are, where they line up for the grid. And get ready. We're doing some work there, obviously. Looks like LED panels they're putting on in front of us here. Grandstands, the suites on the left side here. Getting ready. Getting ready. Made my way to the back side, switched cameras here real quick, and then see what I can get. But there's the, there we go, a little bit better. Back side of the grandstand. Notice also the fact that they have got this place where you can't see in. And that's the whole idea. They don't want anybody to see anything from standing. They want you to buy those tickets. And let me tell you, those tickets are not cheap. Whoa. Do I have them, you ask? Prices? No, but if you go online, you'll find them. But I want to say for these grandstands that I'm standing behind here right now, for a 3-day pass, if I'm not mistaken, you're paying anywhere between $700 to $1,200, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm behind the fencing, can't really see a whole lot, obviously, but there it is. They're, like I said, they're working on it, getting things ready. I'd like to be here when it's not all fenced up, because the suite area right there that you're looking at is up year round. And from what I understand, there's ice skating and other things that you can do during, you know, when there's no racing going on here. Again, check it out online. Trying to take the fence away so we can see down. Let's see if I can zoom in for us a little bit here. There's the fence. I don't want to do that. There we go. That's a little bit better, huh? Okay, grid, start, finish, lining things up. Last year at this time, the teams had already started to send, you know, their equipment and everything, and they had it lined up along the start finish down here, but nothing this year so far. But I'm sure it's only Monday. They'll be coming in with their stuff later on this week. And there you go. Welcome to Las Vegas, F1. In front of me right here is going to be, if it's like last year, this is where the souvenir canopy or souvenir store will be held. Right here, right behind the grandstands in the suite area. Okay, so what you're looking at right now, look at this, all the lighting that still has to go up yet. Right here. All the lighting that still needs to go up. I'm assuming it's going in here in the back side. I don't know, but quite a bit there. Again, garage area with some of the teams, McLaren, BWT Alpine, Mercedes over here, working on all this. Not sure where this is going to take me, but we're going to find out. Let's walk down here. Sorry about the movement of the camera as much. I'm trying to hold it steady as I walk, but again, this is as far as I get to go. All right. So as we can see, again, fan zone looks like. Grandstands again. Getting ready to put up more lighting straight out there, I see. So they're working at it. All right, so what did we learn here? Well, it took me from the Sphere all the way down to the start-finish line walking, taking my time, stoplights, about 30 to 35 minutes, somewhere in there. Not bad. Anything changed? No, it's the same as last year. It just seems like they're a little further along than they were last year of setting things up. So that's a good thing for them. And of course, I would love to come and check it out on race day, but even I can't afford the tickets. But if you get the opportunity, hey, feel free to leave a comment, let me know, and send me some pictures too if you're going to the F1 race in Vegas. Walking back, this is what I noticed, the rumble strip here. Take note of that. Rumble strip. Finally some shade. In the hour and a few minutes that it took me to go down to the start finish line and then back here in front of the Palazzo, the temperature has gone up 10 degrees. Not that I'm complaining, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely a warm one out here today. Made our way into the F1 store. All you Max Verstappen fans, here you go. Here's your Red Bull area. Then you come over here, Ferrari, Williams, McLaren. Same hat that I've got right now. And it is how much? $70 for that hat. 70 bucks. Pretty cool. Expensive. They don't have, I thought they might have posters or something like that we could have, you know, hang up. Every year I come in here, they don't have it. I wonder why. Vegas, can anybody explain that to me? Got some filming going on here. Not mine, but obviously somebody else with the clothing and everything. So, we got some Mickey stuff over here too for F1. Just saying. This hat alone is $55. Yeah, 55 bucks. Hate to see what the thermos is. It doesn't tell me. But hate to see what that would cost. Yeti cup is $50 for that. 50 bucks for that right there. Pretty cool jacket. You got 250 bucks for that jacket. $250. There's the back of it. Got to admit, unless you got a lot of money, it's not cheap in here, which is nothing new that I have seen before, obviously. Got a few good things in here, though, don't get me wrong, but F1 stuff's very expensive to get. But yet, people are here, man. People are here. All right, let's make our way out of here. So, yeah, it's the F1 hub. If you ever come here at the stores at the canal, at the Venetian, they have this up. obviously, when the F1 is just coming into town, getting ready to come into town, actually. So, and then why do people throw in dollar bills into the water here for the gondola rides? Just out of curiosity, and they're bucks, $1. I don't see anything bigger yet. A lot of change, obviously, but don't know why. There's some betting money. The gondola there. They're riding in it. Yeah. Okay. So, back to the F1. So, like I said, the hub is over here. And that's where I just came from. And I didn't get the entrance. Let's walk over here real quick so you can see it before I make my way around again. And there it is. And you've got inside there, you can play the Grand Prix Plaza if you'd like and check it out. So when you first walk in, it's free to walk in, it's free to look around, don't have to buy anything, but very expensive, gang, very expensive. From the top here of the floor, looking down, why is there a line? Well, let's go find out. Okay, let's go down and take a look. Oh, maybe it's because Wizard of Oz? Bet that's what it is. People standing there getting their pictures taken. Years ago, where the fountain is, they had an F1 car on top of it there. Obviously water, not in the water, but on top of that. So that's pretty cool. Now, even though F1 is just around the corner, not seeing a whole lot of people or of the hotel pushing it at this point. Maybe it's too early, I don't know. But I also notice right here, yeah, they're getting stuff in for Christmas. Getting it ready for Christmas. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you how they were this morning when I came through, and even yesterday, but this morning they had a gondola in here. And it's gone. So my guess is they are going to get ready for Christmas decorating. Just for that, I'm going to walk down here in case I've never shown this. I know I haven't on this video, but I thought I did the other one, and that is ride sharing. A lot of people, you know, like we do, we're going to go out and about ride sharing. And the ride sharing is you come to the main lobby here at the Palazzo, and facing those doors, you're going to take a left niner, and we're going to come over here, and as you can see the sign there, there it is, guest services, luggage, valet, taxi, ride share, garage, elevators. Come over here, and down we go. This is where the ride share is. So let's go check it out together, shall we? All right, here we go. You know it's your right location when you see the sign there above the door. It says ride share, and that's where we're at. So we'll come out here, let's make our way to it. And I'll show you out here where everybody's at, waiting for their rides. Here we go. And this is the ride share across over there. That's where you would stand, sit, whatever, waiting for your ride. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today, my friends. A lot of walking. Checked out the F1, and then came back here to the hotel after that. And as you saw, we walked around the canal shops, went to the F1 hub, did that, came again back here to the room, waited for Deb when she got done with her conference meetings, and then we took off for the Rio Hotel and Casino here in Vegas. to where we had dinner at Guy Fieri's Mexican restaurant, and I'll tell you what, that was some good stuff. That really, really was good food tonight. Both of us had the fajitas, chicken fajitas, and man, good stuff. Then we ended up going to see Penn and Teller, and it's amazing how they pull off the magic tricks. I mean, we were impressed with the magic tricks, to say the least. It was really cool to see how they did that. Got done with that. Came back here to the hotel. That's it. Time to wrap it up. Matter of fact, it's 11:30 local time, so late compared to what happened with me last night. I pooped out early. All right, so what do we got on day 4? I'm not sure yet. I'll be perfectly honest. I am not sure what we are going to do, but we'll figure out something for day 4. But I want to thank you guys for joining me as always. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. As always, like, subscribe, and please leave any and all comments. I read all of them. I'll respond to you. But, in order to do that, like I said, got to leave me some comments. And don't forget to hit the like button also. Okay? I'd appreciate it. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. And as we see here, as we've been doing it all every night this week, I know I got the lights on and everything, but let's wrap it up with the Wizard of Oz and the lampshade here. That's glowing here. And we'll just move out this way. There we go. I don't know, can you see the moon out there? Half of the moon? Yeah. There it is. All right. Hey, thanks a lot. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Until next time.